it's Sarah here. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day today. We are going to be using the Christ unwinding technique today to help heal your inner child, and then I'll just be telling you a little bit more about your inner child and a few other tips and tools afterwards. So the Christ unwinding technique is a technique I developed with Yeshua, Jesus, back in 2018. It helps you release stuck emotional energy from your body, and it helps you change limiting thought patterns and beliefs. It doesn't matter what religion you are or whether you're an atheist, the Christ light is just source energy. It doesn't actually have anything to do with Christianity. It is source energy and it's available to everyone. In this technique, you will be asked to shut your eyes and imagine that you are reading sentences across the inside of your forehead. It doesn't matter about your spelling, it's your intention that counts. But just to let you know, it works better if you can actually read your sentences rather than just repeating them in your mind. If you can't see them, then that's because your mind is deeming that it is unsafe. So you can keep telling your mind that you are safe to read your sentences, and eventually you will be able to. Okay, so to start, you just need to sit somewhere quietly, having your hands palm up on your lap. Try and have your feet flat on the floor. Shut your eyes, and you're just going to say, I call upon the Christ light to help me. Then with your eyes shut, you're just going to read the following two sentences. The first sentence is, I am safe to be here and to grow up. I am safe to be here and to grow up. The second sentence is, I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. So I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. Then what you're going to do is you're going to see those sentences. They're going to go up into your mind into your brain, and they're going to start to weave left and right, backwards and forwards, up and down, and this way they're creating new neural pathways, new beliefs in your mind and new neural pathways in your brain. So seeing your sentences weaving left and right, up and down, backwards and forwards. I am safe to be here and to grow up. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. I am safe to be here and to grow up. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. Then you're going to see your sentences. They are going to start to spiral anti-clockwise down through your mind. Down through your head. Down through your throat. Down through the middle of your chest. And just seeing if you can read your sentences or repeat them as they're going around and around. It is safe for me to be here and to grow up. And then see them going down the middle of your belly. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. Seeing your sentences spiral down the middle of your pelvis. I am safe to be here and to grow up. And then you're going to see your sentences. They are going to spiral down through the gap between the middle of your legs all the way to the floor. So see them spiraling out from between your legs. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. When your sentences reach the floor, you can either see them going off into the distance or going into the ground, whichever you prefer. Then, keeping your eyes shut, you're going to read your sentences again across the middle of your forehead. I am safe to be here and to grow up. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. And this time your sentences are going to be going up your left hand. So see them coming out from your head, going up your left hand, up your left arm, spiraling around and around over your left elbow, up your upper arm. Then when they reach your left shoulder, you spiral them right across the top of your back to your right shoulder. Reading your sentences as they spiral across, I am safe to be here and to grow up. When they reach your right shoulder, you spiral them back to your left. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. When they reach back to your left shoulder, you spiral them down the left side of your body. So down your chest and upper back. I am safe to be here and to grow up. Take it nice and slowly over your heart. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. Down the left side of your belly. Over the left side of your pelvis. It is safe for me to be here and to grow up. And down your left leg. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. Down your left ankle and then over your left foot. And again, seeing them going off into the distance or into the floor. Then we're just going to repeat that process. So with your eyes shut, reading your sentence. I am safe to be here and to grow up. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. This time seeing them going up your right hand, up your right arm, over your right elbow and up your upper arm. When they reach your right shoulder, spiral them over to your left. I am safe to be here and to grow up. When they reach your left shoulder, spiral them back across to your right. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. Then when they reach your right shoulder, spiral them down the right side of your body. So your upper back and your chest. I am safe to be here and to grow up. Down the right side of your body. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. Down the right side of your pelvis. It is safe for me to be here and to grow up. Down your right leg. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. And just taking those sentences over your right foot, down into the ground or off into the distance. And again, reading your sentences with your eyes shut. I am safe to be here and to grow up. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. This time see your sentences, they're going forward, and you ask for your sentences to be sent across all time and space, all dimensions, all lives, all realities, all universes. And then we just finish off by seeing your sentences go across your chest in beautiful big white or gold letters. I am safe to be here and to grow up. I accept and approve of myself exactly as I am. And then we just finish off by thanking the Christ light. Now you can use this technique with anything. Just make sure you say the sentences in the positive and the present tense. So it is I am safe rather than I'm not unsafe, or I am becoming safe. It is I am safe. When you're using the technique, if you come across an area that you might find it's like going through treacle and go around that area over and over again, that means you've got a lot of stuck emotional energy in there. So just keep doing the same sentences over and over again until you feel it start to clear. So I've just got a few other ideas of sentences. Feel free to use your own. I've just got a few other suggestions. I am safe to be seen. I am enough, lovable and perfect just as I am. I have value, I am significant. I am unique, I matter. I am worthy and deserving of growing up. I belong just as I am. I am strong and masterful. My body is perfect just as it is. It is impossible for me to be rejected. I am a superstar, or I am a hero or heroine. God loves me just as I am. Okay, so your inner child is that part of you that feels vulnerable and afraid. In my opinion, I mean, if you look on the internet, there's lots of different suggestions of what your inner child is. My opinion is that it is a combination of your id, which is part of your ego, and your body, working in unison to create your inner child. Your inner child is your self-saboteur and will keep you small and hidden. But when they're healed, they can become your greatest ally. If you had an easy childhood and you haven't been through any traumatic experiences, it's likely that you have an inner child that's quite happy and it's just there in the background and you're not aware of it. But if you have beliefs such as that you're not lovable or you're not enough or you're not worthy, those kind of beliefs, or you've been through some kind of trauma, it is likely that your inner child is playing a major role in how your life is going. So your inner child has many defense mechanisms. Basically, it feels like it's fighting for its survival. So it uses self-defense mechanisms such as it will overreact to situations. It will use anger to keep people away. It will overanalyze everything just to make sure that it's safe. It will use unforgiveness to keep people away. It may cause you to become a perfectionist because it fears rejection. It has a need to please. It may be a doormat. Maybe you're a doormat. It may cause you to take the blame for everything. It may cause you to have suicidal thoughts, to cry a lot, to have weight issues, to have health issues. And you may have some weird and wacky dreams as well, because it will use dreams to make you feel guilty or ashamed or fearful, that kind of thing. So basically, it has a fear of rejection, a fear of being abandoned, a fear of being hurt. And Sigmund Freud, he actually said that most cases of mental disorder and destructive behaviours actually come from your inner child, because they are actually stuck in the emotions of guilt, shame, unworthiness, undeserving, depression, fear, grief, etc. And this means they will influence your thoughts, your behaviours and your feelings. They actually, if you spend a lot of time being quiet and listening, you'll eventually be able to hear your inner child speak to you, and it'll say things like, feel unforgiveness, fear resentment, feel fear, and then you do. You're not consciously aware of this. Only if you spend a lot of time being quiet, then you'll be able to hear these little quiet voices speaking to you. Now, it's very easy to feel anger towards your inner child. After all, they are sabotaging you. But your inner child, if you go to war with your inner child, if you're angry, it only makes it a lot worse. And actually, if you go to war, you will lose. I've been there, done that. Okay, so the only way to help your inner child, you can't bully with them, you can't reason with them. The only way is to love them and heal them, and then you'll have a great ally on your side. So if you find yourself being frustrated or angry, try and turn it around and actually be thankful, because what they're actually doing is bringing to your attention some crazy beliefs that you've got about yourself, which actually you need to heal. They'll be bringing to your attention some thought patterns that you've got, or some emotions that you've got stuck in your body. So they're actually, in a way, they're actually helping you by bringing your awareness to it. So you can just thank them instead. If you find yourself being angry, then it means your ego is going to start to come in, and your ego will actually start to attack your body. Your ego will actually start to attack your inner child, and then you'll be like piggy in the middle. You'll have your inner child saying stuff, and you have your ego saying stuff, and you're kind of like this piggy in the middle. So just try and be calm and peaceful. It's not always easy, and you're going to lose your temper sometimes, probably, and that's okay. Just apologize afterwards. So your inner child needs to be forgiven for their behavior. So you need to send them lots of love and lots of forgiveness. So your inner child is actually after stability. It is after knowing that it's safe. It is after knowing that it's worthy and deserving. So spend time with them. Imagine they're on your lap. Now, if you had a situation where something happened to you was, say, age 4, you would imagine them age 4 on your lap. If you don't know anything that's happened to you or an age, imagine them aged around 7. And you're going to sit them on your lap and you're going to tell them how worthy and deserving they are. Tell them that you'll never reject them, you'll never leave them, you will always love them. You are their new parents, that you've grown up and you're successful, so it is safe for them to grow up and they actually survive, because they might actually be fearful for their survival. So you can reassure them, actually you have grown up and actually you did survive, you did get through it, whatever it was. Tell them that they are amazing, that they are divine, that God loves them as they are, that you love them as they are perfect as they are. Okay, any forms of praise that you can give them is gonna help them. Just make sure you don't use words like, don't say they're special or important, because that actually creates your ego will use that afterwards as a way of separation, but we're trying to bring in oneness. So don't use the words important or special, because you are comparing yourself to somebody else, and if you do that. But you can tell them they are amazing, that they are wonderful, that they are significant, that they count, that they are valuable, they're talented, smart, beautiful, anything you can think of. You can also put these onto a tape and listen to them. You can put yourself in a state of self-hypnosis by taking 3 deep breaths, looking straight ahead but putting your eyes up as though you're looking up towards your hair. Taking several deep breaths, and you'll kind of put yourself into a hypnotic state. Then you can play your tape over and over again, and that way they'll just go deeper into your subconscious. You can also have the tape playing at night or in the car. You can ask the angelic realm before you go to sleep to put the energies through you and around you to start clear the stuck emotional energy from your body. Just be aware you might feel your arms and legs give a little jolt if you do that. You can give yourself permission to be in charge, okay? Because if you've got inner child issues, it's likely they are in charge and ruling the roost. So you need to give yourself permission to be in charge, because ultimately it needs to be you that makes the choices, not be influenced by what your inner child is saying to you. It's important for you to know your divinity, and when you know your divinity, it will help you be the one that chooses. Spend time trying to clear your physical heart. Your physical heart is the heart of your inner child. So breathe in love and golden light and send it to your physical heart. Either that, or breathe in love and golden light, take it into your heart center, the middle of your chest, and from there send love and light to your physical heart. Whichever way you do it, you've got to clear your physical heart. Bring in childlike joy. What did you enjoy doing as a child? Did you enjoy playing hopscotch? Did you enjoy skipping? Did you enjoy playing football? That kind of thing. Do those kind of things again to help bring in that childlike joy. Try and bring joy into your life. You may need to use music or videos or whatever it is that brings in joy. Joy is a great one which will help transmute fear. Spend lots of time in nature. Nature will help clear you and heal you, and also bring out your creative side. Your creative side helps you use the right side of your brain. When you're in the right side of your brain, it allows the left side to heal, the logical side. Okay, so being creative will also help you heal at the same time. Ask spirit to come in when you're doing your creativity, when you're doing your painting, your drawing. Ask them to come in and they will start helping you heal your mind, heal your brain while you're doing your drawing or your painting, whatever it is you're doing. Lastly, make sure you're deep breathing. Okay, my body tells me this about 200 times a day. Deep breathe. It is so important when you're clearing yourself, and at the moment we're going through this major purification process. Deep breathe, because deep breathe is giving the signal to your body that it is safe and all is well. Okay, if you've been through some kind of trauma, it is likely that you shallow breathe or even hold your breath. You hold your breath because that is the way your inner child feels as though you're not going to be seen. So make sure that you are breathing deeply. You can put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, and it needs to be the belly hand that moves first. That way you know you're deep breathing. Okay, so spend time deep breathing, and it's something that you need to keep coming back to time and time again. Also, you can rub your arms like this. It's okay, body, all is well. Reassure your body that it is safe and all is well. And lastly, just be aware that your body and your inner child actually believe everything that you say to be true. It doesn't matter if you're teasing them, it doesn't matter if you're lying. They'll believe everything that you say to be true. Okay, so just be aware of what you say. You can test that by putting a piece of food in your hand and shutting your eyes and imagine that food is crawling with maggots or it's got thick mold in it. Could you put it in your mouth with your eyes shut? Chances are not, because you've actually convinced your body that's what it is. Okay, your body is going to believe it. It's all true. So be nice to your body, be nice to your inner child. Okay, I hope that helps. Much love and many blessings from my heart to yours.